Thanks, mate.
Another one of those in the series of How Do You Punt? This week we've got a bottler. We're looking at Bookies Big Bets. So look, they're everywhere.
He was a punter as well, mate, you know.
What's that, mate?
He was a punter before he got into wrapping.
Yeah, that's right. Of course he was.
Rolling the dice, that's how he got himself into so much strife.
I knew you'd take that one somewhere. But look, Bookies Big Bets, they're everywhere, and you'll see them everywhere advertised. And now the bookies are chiming in with, actually showing them on the race day page. So it's a big thing for punters. So, here's the question: Bookies Big Bets, do you follow them? Mick Gannon, what's the story?
Mate, I wouldn't follow them with your money.
Yeah.
I have a couple of problems with them. First of all, some of them are just completely strange. Secondly, 3/4 of them are probably owners just who have got squillions happy to part with their money just for shits and giggles. And mate, thirdly, your price is gone. Their price is crunching. So they're the three reasons why I wouldn't. But I'm sure you got something for me on the force side.
Well, look, I mean, the only flip side of that I was going to throw in is, look, there's sort of this view, look, bookies, they're not going to tip you a winner. Why would they do that? Look, at the end of the day, we all know they give away bonuses and all this sort of stuff. And so part of the game is to keep you sort of on their platform. So they don't want you to just come in and lose everything. So I think, that's probably a little bit of a fallacy that they're just going to throw you losers and whatever. But look, I think at the end of the day, your point's taken. Certainly, if it's out in the air that there's big money going on a certain runner that's exposed, and certainly price is potentially going to take a hit. And as they get more popular, that makes a lot of sense. But look, what we thought we'd do, Mick, just to before we throw over to the punters, is actually run the September big bets from bookies through the ringer. So we know what GTO does better than anything, and that is it comes up with the profit stats. So what we actually did is we took the stake as well. So if there was 19 grand on Very Elegant, we punched that through, and we ran the numbers and said, right, of all these bookies, so the bookies you're seeing there on your screen at the moment, we took all those big bets and we said, look, who actually made your money? Now remember, this is only September. I mean, as you know, punters have a good month, punters have a bad month, but some very interesting results. How many of those 8 bookies do you think led you to a profit if you put every dollar on that they said was in the big bets? Mick, was staked on those big bets. 8 bookies. How many you reckon made us a profit?
3.
Very close. There was 2, and we'll start with the first one. And there's the guys over there at Top Sport. They look, it's interesting. There was only 8 big bets that we picked up from the in the public domain. And look, basically you would have made 2,700 from that if you would have staked, as they said. It was a 37% strike rate, so they were striking better than 1 and 3. And your pot for the month would have been 7%. Interesting, $2.60 average winning price. But it looks like they steered you into sort of more winners than not, enough to make a profit.
There's one for the boys at Top Sport there, isn't it? Tristan and the boys be able to just replay this episode out to their followers, mate, and they'll be chiming in every week to their big bets.
Good bunch of blokes over there. They certainly are. I can remember going to visit them out at a greyhound track on the border there. I can't even remember. I don't think it's there anymore. Bordertown. There we go. Just remembered. And of course, who delivered the most cash? Our mates over there at PointsBet.
PointsBet. Hate a promo.
What's that, mate?
They hate a promo.
Hate a promo. So PointsBet delivered 40% strike rate. So they struck 2 and 5. 280. That's not bad coin. Yeah. 283 average price. Here's the big thing. Out of 20 tips, 22% profit on turnover. And if you followed every dollar, if you staked exactly as they announced their big bets, you're nearly 15 grand up. That sounds like a number I've heard recently, but anyhow, I won't get into that. So they're nearly 15 grand up. So look, here we go. So PointsBet, Top Sport, you followed every big bet with the exact stake in September. You're laughing at the bank if you follow points bets, and you're laughing at the bank somewhat if you follow top sports. We'll keep this going, but we want to throw over to you guys now. Who follows the big bets? If you do, tell us why. If you don't, tell us why. We'd love to hear your view. There's got to be someone out there, because they don't do all this stuff for nothing and invest all this money in the tech to show you the big bets. What do you reckon, Mick?
I can guarantee you, once those pubs are opening, there'll be punters running to the machine as soon as it comes up. Big bet, chiming in, dropping half their schooner or pint or whatever you drink down there in Melbourne, pots, running over the top, put their ticket in, off we go, following old mate's big bet.
Well, there we go. Well, look, we want to hear you guys. And remember, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, wherever that you're reading, or wherever you're watching this, of course. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. We want to hear it. Look, this is a great one. Let's get in.